Greetings, and sorry about that. I don't have a cameraman or camerawoman, so I just kind of do my videos as is, and I don't really edit too much. So, au naturel, you might say. I wanted to read a few poems I wrote somewhat recently. Late last fall, sort of turning into winter type of thing. And I guess, as with any poem from anybody, anywhere in the world, they can mean a lot of things. They have multi-layers. Sorry, my moustache is a bit itchy. And we often would speak, from the soul of course, but we often speak to a particular person or to this and that, or so we think, but in reality it is often just a great prayer or yearning or complaint that we're making to the universe in general, or a praising and a thank you, and a signifying one of the very many facets of reality that we feel emotionally and that we consciously come to focus on for a given time. We're all sharing the themes of love and fear and different things, but more and more growing into an appreciation for something big. For people that are similar to myself, or for what I'm trying to be and what you're trying to be, we who are following the light are trying to reflect and speak on its behalf through the experience that we're having. So, even though many poems that I write myself, they could seem to have a romantic flair, or something rather, in essence it is always talking also about the soul looking for God, the individual spark making a commentary towards the source. So, all my rambling, whether you get that or not, or whatever I'm trying to say, such as it is, here are a few poems I wanted to read. Some are complaints, and maybe some are praises and thank yous. We'll just see. I just felt like sharing today this stuff, apart from my usual blah 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 chats. So, this one is called Tip of the Tree. I watch the world from the tip of a branch. It snows, but I have shelter on this great, yet lonely, seemingly evergreen tree. I sip green tea and wonder at the snow as it falls. Am I this view too? I am small, a centimeter tall, yet as large inside as all around me. Sad and not, lonely and not, and consoled and vulnerable. I'm too brave to jump off, for that would be cowardice. Distance calls, the many adventures. I have many and am many things just like you, tiny and large, like my tree, inside it. I like my tree as it has grown, branched out the starseed, the immeasurable journeying, the wandering child, the cloud, the bold clown, red, white, yellow, black and brown, as we all have been. I watch through the fuzzy snow and see the world away, below, and I have no clothes. I am a naked small creature, both bold and beautiful just like you. Strange and estranged. I have friends. They nestle in their trees too. We watch this earth. We watch. We watch with bold tears. We make gestures and cry out. Sometimes creatures listen, and sometimes humans too. Oh, but aren't we the same? Cosmos and journey. Come. Come, I call you. You too can have a tree. You are one. It is your path and your journey, found inside you. No longer just a seed. I watch from the tip of my branch, happy with wind in face. I watch and I wait. I sigh. I watch an impatient world that is waiting for itself. Maybe just a couple more, unless I overdo any points or something like that. Anyway, you could have wrote this, I wrote this, it doesn't really matter. We're sharing the theme of something or not. We're feeling that vibe or not, right? any great poem that we could read from anybody, or any artistic gesture, music, a painting, we all did it somehow, didn't we? We all share the oneness of the theme. So that's why I'm reaching out to people that are sort of getting my vibe right now. To whoever has ears to hear for the moment. This one's called, I didn't even get the title of the last one. Anyway, whatever. This one's called Icebergs Thin. That's fine, flee, young lad, young lady. Icebergs found as being not, and some, they are certainly cold, even for centuries old, but are not as deep. I once see and saw some this way, celebrating. My own voice comes to even them out, as on an eve, and should not, as I should have been a better helper and known better. As a strange pale yet emerald green, caught on the shady side of the tree Yggdrasil, a mystery, not hiding but seeking reprieve from the sun, which no less was truth's harsh bite. Covered snow and covering, pampered by red carpet, crying for a world carpeted forever, yet one road of red alone does not make one stronger. Scrunched and rolled up we, disfiguring even a fair gesture, a red carpet ride on snow, leading to a suicide or landslide within, a fair weather of shake thereafter. On the open tundra, like open sores healing, in the crisp fresh air, icebergs left in the distance, just for distancing themselves. Yes, yes, young man, young lady, troubled soul halfway there, our delusions of grandeur, do flee when it looks hard, for you shall indeed drown, and I wish it on you not. And the next one is more of a romance. You could think of, yeah, man and woman and lovers and this and that or whatever, but you can also think of appreciation for falling in love with love itself, the light itself. It's all these things. It's all these things and more. And here we go. Off in flight. The moon is on your lips, soft call by a portal, in hidden sight and sighing, like a translucent love, like the taste of sunlight. If love is warm, then by your kiss it is on it, tasting and taking my own. My own love is a wounded garden too, darling, and comes as instant. I alive with loving rain, yours I long for, and mine you wait for too, as love alive, the taste, the mystery in eyes and in gesture, the touch of silk, of mild soft hands greeting in friendship. Another full of light gives life alive to an infant like milk, setting us off and letting us go. As we're touching bare, innocent, alive, in the other aware, each a candle for the soul, the twin flame, as placing a decadent, authentic love and grace. Seeds in the heart remain, perfectly real, the blossom of sweet sweeter, a health had and revived, carried out in fable and carried out by fate. It seems always in the moment, a touching sun glowing, growing from the inside, as love is so much, all, the deadly perfection, the thief and the insight, stealing the fear, relaxing the doubt. Your lips and eyes are the sun and the moonlight. As we are all one, and that theme carries us, some are drifting on top of the ocean, as it were, with the sunlight sparkling on us and reflecting off each other and on the waves, crystalline-like, and we're just basking in it, and it's strong. And it can be painful too, because to really know it is to understand loss, to appreciate the experience of things, but it's also to understand the beauty of the depth of it as being nothing better. You could be having trouble in your own life right now. I've had my own bumps, ups and downs, from the past, even recently, and there will be more tomorrow. If anyone lives a simple, absolutely easy life with no trouble, well, perhaps that's what they needed. But I think that we all really do need what we're going through. It makes us strong. It gives us this deeper, broader understanding of things. So by the time we truly would graduate a place like this, I hope that we can be able to call ourselves worthy, having seen the extremities and the in-betweens of things. Nothing to fear but fear itself, like they said. I thought I wanted to share one more. This is for those who are afraid of love, and sometimes I find that I can come off strong to people even when I'm just being friendly, and they can sort of, get what they want and then disappear or something like that. Well, I'm always available, but I just find it funny that we are afraid of the very thing that we want. It's such a remarkable thing we do to ourselves, but in the end, it gets warmer and warmer, and then undeniably we become love, and we breathe it in and we breathe it out, and that's the whole point, I guess. But anyway, I guess this last poem was a bit of a complaint. I'm not in a bad mood right now, but when I wrote this I was, what the heck, I'll share it anyway. It's called Return. I turn them away by accident, with accidental ease. Whether a ruse, my muse, or a startling friend, God or the devil may laugh and cry, the solo artist's curse, I turned them away too. Turning away, I tried to turn them back again with deliberation. My friends, hidden and seen, some are long lost, and some are peeping at me, and in between. A cruelty choking walls of the insane surround the surreal, and in cruelty a friend, and many ancient fallen friends to say hello, even if just for a moment. In torment, quickly comes to leave. Turning, I turn them away with accidental ease, accidentally. A smile, a word, or gesture. Make them as you please and take them, return. If by the cycle then it is fair. Well played, handmaiden. I beckon you, please be seated. But I return. I turn them, churning. I turn them, even as they please. I turn them away with accidental ease. Well, so be it. Anyway, I want to share those poems. That's from late last year, late 2012. And I had written some what I called Zen poetry recently, and I lost the book. My wife buys me books like this, little booklets. They're very slightly expensive on principle, perhaps, but they're sturdy and they're nice and handheld. And I had one, and I can't find it for the life of me with my Zen poetry, so I'm going to try and find it and maybe read some from that next time, or after the next series of videos. Anyway, Namaste, or as certain Buddhists do it, like this, with the one hand. To me this signifies whether the intentions of the tradition were such or not. But like this, because another completes you for the real Namaste. Call it what you will. Peace and blessings. Catch you on the flip side.